Hi there, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by today. Today I'm going to be working on this challenge that is by Margarete Miller. She gave us 50 prompts and they're all on a little ticket and you can cut them out. And there's just one prompt per collage. But I wanted to show you something. This is what I'm doing. It's kind of apart. This is what I'm doing my collage in. I got this at Dollar Tree a while ago. And this is what I'm working in and I really like it. But I wanted to show you that if you can't find this, I got this at Temu. I dropped it and broke the little box. But this is from Temu and it was just a couple of bucks. So you could easily, it takes 4 on there, so you could easily, there's 4 of each color, make your own. And I wish I would have thought of that before I started working in here. But, you know, so that is something that you could do if you want a little journal like that. And let me see here. These papers are, trying to get a hold of it. They are 4, well, a hair over 4. It's not quite at 4, it's just a little bitty bit over 4. And about 3 1/8. So if you wanted to make one, that would, I mean 4 by 3 would probably do just fine. Or 4 1/4 by 3 1/4 would be fine. So I wanted to show you that. Oh, why am I doing that? I need that. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so this week is map. Let me get this out of here. I'm not sure why I didn't cut it ahead of time. Okay. I didn't quite cut that right. I never do. But my little, I have a ticket punch, but it punches way bigger than these are. Okay. So our first thing is map. So I just got a map out of my my thing. My atlas. Gosh, I lost my mind there. I didn't realize I had Oklahoma on the back, which Oklahoma is where I'm from. I was trying to, it should be up here somewhere, I'm just not seeing it. Right there. That's where I'm from. But Montana, I think, goes better with what I've got going on. So let's get the papers out that we're working on. And I want this one, I think, to be over here. So I'm going to cut my paper about right there. I want it to have the map on it, not, well, I guess it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter, but I do want to get the border off. Okay. That was hard for sniffing. I don't know what's happening. Might be coming down with something, I don't know. My throat is scratchy and sniffing. Okay, so I think I want this right here. I should have cut that off. I know what I'm going to do. This will show me where I need to go. Okay, and I need it to be on that side. I've had a lovely day. I've been in my crafter all day. Well, I mean, I've done some laundry and some stuff in the kitchen, but I've spent a majority of it. I guess this, there, that's right side up. Okay, then that's upside down. Okay, just making sure. But it's been a nice day. I have enjoyed it a lot. Where's my little things are up? Alright, this one. My punch doesn't punch exactly like the punches that are in this, so it looks off, but it's fine once I get both sides covered. You can't tell that. Okay. I'll just put this right here. Okay, now we'll get these cut out. I just happen to think I've got that one punch, and it had, I don't know what you call these, mushroom punches or whatever you call it, but they were too short for my happy planner. That might work. Oh, got that weird. That might work for these, but I'm not getting it out right now because I'd have to dig in my little box and find the attachments for it. But that's something I'll look for before I do another one, just to see. Okay, oops, I don't have this corner. Alright, now we'll give it a punch. See, now it's okay. Alright. Now, got this side. So, I have some things pulled out here that we're going to try to work with, but this is my picture. Isn't it cute? And that came out of this book. If you see these are a treasure trove of all kinds of old pictures. This one's not, the pictures in it are not as old as some of them, but it's just got, so if you've got a project that you want old pictures, or if you're like me, you never see old pictures I never see them. Flea markets or anything around here, I never see a box of old pictures or a photograph. If you find a photograph book, the pictures are out. I've also got this one sitting here. So, this one, I don't even think I've opened this one much. I can't quite even get it open. But they've just got old photos. So if you see that, look up. It's the best of reminisce, and then there'll be a year because it's pictures that were in their magazine for that year. Okay, and then I have a flower that I'm going to use for sure, and that came out of this book. This is a great book. Complete Handbook of Garden Plants by Michael Wright. And without the dust jacket, I always like to show you that. It looks just the same, so that's what you would be looking for on the shelf. And what is fabulous about this is the pictures of your plants are here and wording on the back. So you're never trying to figure out which side you're going to cut. So if you want those roses, you can take those roses. And sometimes, you know, you want a smaller flower. Like this, I wanted a smaller one. I didn't want to go to my bigger flower books that I have. So I went to this one. That's the page I got it out of. But I remember I'm going to let that, I was about to put it back in the book, but I remember I want to leave it out in case I want another. So what I thought, well, first we got to do this. I can't keep it with it. I want to mat this on one of these, but I can't decide. I'm going to go with this one. And that, there is this color. If I cut this, see, you can barely see it, but there is that color in there in the map. Okay, so we're going to, and this is just a Project Life card. I've been pulling those out every so often and using them because it doesn't seem like I'm going to use them the way I'm supposed to. So I have way too many of them for them to just sit there and not be used. So when I need a little piece of paper, I just go to this. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there. And maybe I'll use my my brain today. It's not magic matter. What are they called? Well, I'll show it to you in just a second. But I don't know if it'll work. I just thought of that. I don't know if it'll work because that picture is so thin. These things. Layer guide. I'm trying to find the one I want. This is so up. But this picture is so thin that, oh, it catches on it. All right, good. Now I need my, I really didn't, that's not going to work. The braid I have in that is not going to work on here. It hooked on the one, but it's not going to hook on this one, so I'm just going to have to put it to where I think it's supposed to be. I think that's about right. Maybe. I didn't leave much there. I'm going to mess this all up, aren't I? I'm going to move this down. We're not going to use the perfect layers because I can't get it on there right. Okay. So what we can try to use is this. And just lay that dotted line on there, or whatever line you want, wherever. I think I'll cut it in half first. Except for that's not going to work because I need the, yeah it is, that's the right side. Holy cow. Got myself all messed up. I was watching a video on Tim Holtz's new ruler, and it's got cutting the middle on both sides. And it looks like it will cut better. Or, you know, you can cut against it better, I think. That's what it looked like to me. As soon as I can, I'm going to get a hold of one of those. Okay. There we go. I made that way, way harder than it had to be. Oops, that's the wrong one. Okay. Now, what I want to do is tuck this into here. I need to move around that real quick. And so, let's see, when I was doing it with just that, it didn't take as much room as this one. Do I have that cut right? I don't. I totally missed a whole thing I gotta cut. I was looking at it thinking something doesn't look right here. Couldn't keep a hold of it long enough to get it cut. My hands kept letting go. Ooh, I about ripped that in half. Okay, so I'm going to cut right along this stem here. I'm going to give it a little. I wonder if I need to replace my blade. It's kind of, it was dragging on my last thing I cut. See if I can get this done, and then I'll do it off camera. Okay, let's see if that'll work. Nope. I gotta cut it. Have it like that, but since this is not showing, what I think I will do is cut it off part of it here. Okay. And then let's lay this in here, kind of like that is how I want it. Get my this art glitter glue because it's got such a thin line, and well. Okay, I'm going to go right down from here down. Okay, oh, I don't need to go down that far. And then get this in here how I want it. Got some glue where I don't want it. Okay, got it off. Then, let's see, where'd that leaf go? Is this it? I was wondering if I could have it peeking up. Yeah, see, that would look cute. And then it kind of, the leaf continues, you know. So let's put some glue. Okay, there we go. I like that. All right. There we go. Okay. So now this is going to go on here. Ooh, that almost does not fit. Oh, it's close. Okay, let's do some inking around the edge. Of this one. Okay. I hope I got them. Yeah, I did. Okay. So this will go right against that edge and then right there, and it just kind of goes right around that little punched out part perfectly. So I think we'll go ahead and put that down. I should use this one so I can move it if I need to. Trying to upload videos today. I don't know why it's so hard on this new computer. I don't know. I had my desktop was not hooked up through Wi-Fi. Well, I mean, it was hooked up to our internet, but it wasn't on. I had a cord to it from our router, because it just never would work quite right. And I'm wondering if that's what's going on with this thing. If I'm just too far from our router, I'm wondering if I need to get one of those things that makes it go, you know, further in your house. Okay, and when I was looking, I found this, and it says Chase Adventure, and I thought that was so cute. I think this one's bigger than this one. I may be looking at it wrong. It's kind of hard to tell, but I'm going to cut this one out. Because you got to be chasing adventure if you're in that thing. And I just realized that says photos on right there. So this must have been a traveling photographer. Interesting. I'm going to leave just a thin blue line. I guess part of it will be white, but okay. Cut this part out. I was afraid if I tried to do that little bitty bit with those big scissors, I wouldn't get it right. Okay. Now, do I want that right there or up here? I think I like it right there. I really do. Like right about there. And I want staples in it. Don't ask me why. I just do. I can't tell you why, so that's why you can't ask me why. Because I don't have the answer. I normally use my glue gun for this, but I just realized I unplugged my glue gun after my last project. I don't know why, because I knew I was going to do this one. I was gathering my stuff. Ah, I just got that all over my hands. I think that is a cool picture. I wonder if it tells anything about it in the book. Let's get to where I took that out. I'm not sure how far in I was. I think it was in this section, door to door. No? I don't think I went this far back. Huh. Well, I guess I'm not going to read it and tell us what that was all about. It came from right about right here. There it is. Okay. Photographer took home to work. This is my father, William Alexander, a professional photographer, built this house on wheels on a Ford chassis. Is that how you say that? In 1920. Wow. So we could travel on jobs, says Dorothy Campbell. Brewster, Washington, seated left with mom and siblings to the bottom. Oh, here it is. Here's the back of it. It had 2 gas stoves, a kitchen cabinet, lavatory, folding bed, and phonograph. We did most of our traveling in Washington. I should have read that before I picked a state, shouldn't I? Where Dad took pictures of people and wheat harvest. He used a tent as a studio and the tent or the house as a darkroom. During the school year, we lived in a stationary house. So there's the tent darkroom. That's interesting. I like learning that kind of history. But can you imagine? That's 4 kids, mom and dad, in that little bitty thing. I mean, that is not very big. At all. And 4 little kids. Okay, so I think that might be it. Now usually I put my ticket over here, which I kind of ruined this paper. I bet I could put it a little bit. No, I'm going to have to get me another one. Let's see. I don't know which one I got it out of, though. That might be fun. I know it's not that one, because that's the big ones. I just couldn't get to the little ones without... That's not it. I can't get a hold of it. Ouch. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is the one. I have one more down there, but I thought it was on the right side that I took. Huh. I'm not finding it. Well, booey. This is the one I was in. Because it's got the... I just went past the Chase Adventure. I had that one. I think it was that one, but might not have been. So where is it? There's pink. Nope. Pink. Purple. I don't know. That is so strange that I can't find it. My chair just popped really loud. I don't know if you heard that, but I was waiting to hit the floor. I could use the... Is that about the same? No. What about that one? That's not too bad if I can't find it here. Huh. Well, if you're bored, I'm pretty well done. I just got to do that. I can't imagine where... Is that about the same? Nope, nothing is quite the same. I don't know. Oh, I just about dumped it putting it down there. I like that one better than the others. It at least has the right color in it. There was a bunch of them too. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble. Huh. Okay. Well, we will work with that one. Was not my plan, but it will work. Ouch. Just conked my knee on my trimmer. Okay, let's put some ink on here. And glue this down. And I think I'm going to glue it right here. And cut that love this tab out with it. So I'm just going to go along the edge there, and then come up here and attempt to cut out this tab without making it a big mess. And then cut it right, well, I guess right there. I don't think I like it like that. Maybe I'll cut it right here and we'll see what happens, how it looks. That's got to be closer. Okay. Alright, that's not too bad. It's not too great either, but it's not too bad. Huh. Well, I'm gonna do it. Nothing's ever different if you don't take a chance and do it differently. But, I guess we could do this flower. Okay. Whoops, my scissors just slid right down the paper. So for this challenge, I will have Margarete's video linked in the description box below. And I don't remember. No, I think it was free. I was about to say I don't remember what it cost, but I think this one was free. Pretty sure it was. I think in that video, in the description is the link. It's been a while, but I think that's... I am having trouble, I'm sorry. You're still here, thank you for hanging out. If you're not still here, I don't blame you. Okay. So, what I'm going to do, I will just show you, is tuck this somewhere into here, like I did the other one. Maybe like that. That's how I'll do it. And it's going to be like that, only straight. So then my pages will look like this. What I do with that book. I like having the prompt, so I know why I chose what I chose. But I used to get the prompt into my collage, but I kind of like not having it in my collage. So this year I haven't been putting it with my collage on either. So there you go. Thank you for joining me. You have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.